Okay, so the last thing that I want to go over in this unit is something called Heron's formula that's derived from the law of cosines. So again here, you can use the law of cosines to derive it. We will not go over that derivation, but that's where this formula comes from, okay? And this formula is great, again, if you don't have a right triangle and you want to use this or apply it when you only know three sides. You have no angles, but you know all three sides. If you do that, you can use this formula. It says if you've got a triangle, you've got S is the half perimeter. So that's this right here. Half perimeter is just what it sounds like. You take the sides, add them up, cut it in half, okay? And then you can apply this formula to find the area. So it's kind of wild. All right, so let's take a look at how this works. So let's say you've got a triangular flower bed, and the sides are 2 yards, 6 yards, and 7 yards. And then you want to know what is the area of that flower bed. You might need to buy some mulch to figure out, so you need to figure out the area. So now draw yourself a triangle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine clearly isn't. It's just to represent what's happening. So I'm just going to say it looks kind of like this. And now the first thing I want to do is find my half perimeter, so that's S. So I'm really just going to go S is equal 1/2 times 2 plus 6 plus 7. Okay, and so this is a half of, that would be 15. So that's 7.5. Okay, and then I want to use this formula that they gave us. This is Heron's formula, and square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C. Okay, we know what all of these things are. So this would be the square root of 7.5 times 7.5 minus 2, 7.5. Now again, it doesn't matter which one you call A, B, and C. I'm just going to go in order, numerical order, but it doesn't really matter. Just stay consistent. Okay. And then you have a variety of things that you could do. You could just type this into your calculator just the way you wrote it, and then take the square root. You could simplify that first and then take the square root, however you want to get there. I think I'm just going to type that into my calculator just the way I see it. So figure out what that is. All right, so let's open up my calculator here. So I've got 7.5 times 7.5 minus 2, 7.5 minus 6, and then times 7.5 minus 7. You could simplify those first and just multiply them. Either way, you're going to get 30.9375. Okay, now don't forget here, you got to take the square root. So that's the last thing, is I want to take the square root of that answer. So square root of, and I'll just do the answer thing again, of 30.9375. So it's the most accurate, and we're rounding that to the nearest tenth. So 5.56, and this would be then rounded to the nearest tenth would be 5.6. Now they say this is area, remember, so it would be 5.6, put my units on there, square yards. There's the abbreviation for square yards. So if I needed mulch or something, this is how much mulch I would need, 5.6 square yards. And that's how you use Heron's formula. Your assignment is brief. It's only 4 problems using this. So do that and then turn it in. And then if you have anything else that you need to work on, make sure you do that as well. All right, good luck.